What's going on, guys? Welcome to another lovely day at Dub Salt Shop. Today, we come bearing cylinders for a 660. We got us a cylinder kit from the Dukes. It's not the reserve kit, but it's their nickel seal kit. Like 56, 57 bucks for the kit. And we got us a kit from Amazon, which is about 30 bucks. And it came with, all your normal trinkets, rings, wristband, some gaskets. So what I want to do today is bring you guys in and let's take a little bit closer look at these, see what we can see. Here we go. Alright, forgive me. I am going to be doing this holding the phone. So this is the Duke's piston. Nice machine work, good and shiny. Top of the Amazon piston. It's good machine work, not as shiny, not as clean, but not bad. Alright, exhaust ports facing the same way. So if we look at the windows, the Duke's piston has much bigger windows, a little bit taller, a little bit wider. Intake side, both pistons pretty much the same. So they're pretty much the same, shapes a little bit different. Cylinders. So this is the Duke's. And this is Amazon. Amazon one's a little bit darker. The casting's definitely not as clean on it. Intake port from the Dukes. Pretty big. Intake port from the cheap kit. I don't think it's shaped as nice as the Dukes. Take it inside. You can see so the Duke cylinder has a higher a higher intake. The exhaust the intake on the cheap kit is way lower, so it's going to have a much larger duration. Also, if you can tell, the Duke's is pretty big. The cheap kit is fairly narrow, but it's really wide. Both need a little bit of cleanup work, but nothing major. Looking at the transfers, both of them, the transfers are pretty dang close. The Duke's transfers comes to, I don't want to say a point, but it comes to a narrower finish than the aftermarket one. Now, one thing to note, they both got about the same size lower and about the same size upper. The Duke's just fades towards the intake, whereas the cheap kit it's open. Now we'll say this cheap kit, see if you can see down in there, it looks like that transfer was kind of pressed in there. If you look right there, it's like a round something. I'm not sure about that. Definitely need to be cleaned up. Same on this side, you can see it pretty good right there. It's like it was stamped in or something. But it does have a ledge inside of it that will need to be smoothed down. Whereas the Duke's is smooth. So still needs a little cleanup work. Exhaust port. Pretty decent shape. Pretty big. Cheap kit, it's a little bit more squared off. It does have an arch to the top. Not as much, I don't think. All in all, I'd say the cheap kit has the better exhaust port. Whereas you're going to get way more flow out of this one than this one, because where this one's kind of rounded and ovaled, this one's kind of squared off, and that's going to flow more volume. But you can take this and grind it a little bit and get that shape in this one. Combustion chambers on both are about the same. Nothing much different there. So, the Duke's cylinder is hands down nicer all the way around. Fit, finish, the grinding on the ports, it's much better than the El Cheapo kit. That being said, the El Cheapo kit does have very nice shaped ports, but it does need a little bit more cleanup work and blending work than the Duke cylinder. I'm not sure if this one is Nickel or chrome. I would probably guess chrome, whereas this one's Nickel. But all in all, I think both kits, no matter which way you would go with them, I think they would both be a good fit, as long as you did a little bit of cleanup work on both of them. I would suggest the Duke's one, hands down, just because the porting. It's got a lower exhaust roof and a higher intake. This one's got a way high exhaust roof and a much lower and bigger intake port inside. So if you're porting for velocity, this one's probably not going to be the best way to go, because with a little bit of base work, this intake is probably going to be something crazy. But I think I'm going to run our 660 a little bit more. I may pull it apart, show y'all the fingers and the bridges that I put in. and we'll go ahead and probably toss both of these cylinders on just to see where they do time. And then I think I want to take a shot at a little bit different build direction. We still could probably do a bunch of work to the cylinder that's in that, because it's pretty much all stock, no base work, no chamber work yet. So a pretty good test to see amongst all three cylinders how they stack up and line up. That's going to be the video for today. I hope you guys like it. Y'all come back, check to see what we got coming up next time on Dub Saw Shop. You guys have a great day. Have a great upcoming week. And Dubs, we out.